So, is there fall camp, observation, comments, and anything that have to do with
Today felt real crisp compared to past fall camps. Fall camp number 7 for me, so pretty experienced in that area. But other than that, everything felt pretty good, especially with having OTAs during the summer. So able to roll in and be more effective on day one. I think, especially coming in during the COVID year, playing that season, seeing new faces, guys come and go. But after that year, playing this past season, still seeing familiar faces, people sticking it through, just being together through thick and thin. And I feel like that's what's built the camaraderie around here and for the culture of Texas State. One thing I'm excited about is having depth. We brought in a new face that's pretty recent, Brian Holloway. And other than that, besides that new addition, everybody else has just been, just learning the rope. Kenny Haynes, expecting a big year from him. Josh Emanuel, Johnny Emanuel, and then not a new face, but new into the middle linebacker room, London Harris. Expecting to be playing a lot with him as well. Like I said, with that depth, expecting a lot of rotation and physical from our group. Physicality. Also, we have a lot of smart guys in the room. And then adding London, finally got some speed in the room, but definitely being physical. Pretty much the same. We've made some tweaks here and there, just based off run fits and coverages, just trying to expand our game. But other than that, it's relatively the same. He'll bring some depth to the weak side middle linebacker position. So it's nice because he's fast, he's physical, he fits in with the dynamic of what we're looking for on the defense. I mean, Jordan's gonna be Jordan, man. He's that quick first step. That's what he's known for. He's physical. He has a motor. So just transitioning that from the DN position to the outside backer position, he's gonna roll in real easy. Yeah. I try to keep that around the guys to a low because, every time they bring it up, it's just like, dang, it's been a long journey for me. But coming in, the coaches are taking care of me. The players around me are taking care of me. So, but yeah, no, just a little shock right there. It's been a long time. They've been calling me that since I got here. Being at Texas State has been really good for my mental health. Really being able to bond with the players, coming in a fresh start, and then also being around such a player-friendly coaching staff. That was kind of the biggest change for me as well. So that really it's been helping my mental, and then also taking the next step in my game, which is really why I wanted to come back for my last year. My first conversation was with my parents, and then they kind of just, they wanted me to start my career, but they also said that they'd have my back in whatever decision I made. Next conversation I had was with Coach Gamble. He talked to me, told me that, the doors are open, and he said that he supported my decision. Same thing went down the line with every other coach that I had a conversation with. And then last but not least was with Spav. prior to the senior day, I told him I was going to do it just in case I decided not to come back for this past year. But as I went through the ceremony, you know, it didn't really feel right. And on top of that, I was having a pretty good season and ended it on a good note. So that kind of just was the cherry on top to come back. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'd be the first. Yeah. And then also, like, with this being my sixth or seventh college football season, I've never been to a bowl game myself. So that's something that we're all striving for. You know, to stamp our name in Texas State history would be big for the program. That just kind of goes back to his question about just familiar faces, just being around everybody's, getting some playing time, some, you know, just getting familiar with each other and getting some time under their belt, you know, getting a lot more comfortable around each other. You know, kind of when you first get here, you don't want to step on toes. You don't want to get on anybody's bad side. But now that we've been, you know, blood, sweat, and tears shared upon each other, you know, you can kind of step up and call somebody out, you know, and you're not going to feel bad about it. And it really depends on how they're going to take it as well. A lot of guys are starting to take coaching and criticism from each other very well. There's been a couple. Yeah, I was definitely Lane for sure. D-Mark was a big one. And then those have been the really two that have caught my eye, and I'm excited to see them on Saturdays.